Hi, my name is Nicole Johnson. I'm the founder and lead sleep consultant of the Baby Sleep Site. And today I wanted to share with you how do you know when a nap transition is coming? So babies, when they're first born, they pretty much sleep around the clock, but, pretty quickly they, start taking 4 naps a day predictably, and then they transition from 4 naps to 3 naps around 5 months old, and then they transition from 3 to 2 naps by 7 to 9 months old, and then they transition from 2 naps to 1 nap around 15 to 18 months old on average, and then they nap until they're 3 to 4 years old on average, with the last nap ending somewhere between 2.5 and 5 years old, which is a big range of time. So how do you know when it's time to go to the next schedule? That's a very common question. So there's a few things we look for. Number one, if they start skipping one of their naps, kind of no matter how tired they are, for 4 or more times a week, that's usually a good sign that they're starting to drop that nap. It doesn't mean that they can go every single day without that nap, but at the same time, if they're fighting it, 4 or more times a week, that means that they might be tired, but they're unable to sleep. And that means that their brain is just developing, which is good news. And so then you might want to start considering going to the next schedule. Now, a few other things we look for is sometimes they'll continue taking all their naps. However, then now it's hard for them to fall asleep at bedtime, or it's hard to stay asleep all night, for example, especially if they're having insomnia where they're awake for 1 to 3 hours in the middle of the night. That's a sign that they may be sleeping too much during the day or taking too many naps in the day. And those are two different things because, 4 30-minute naps, it doesn't add up to a lot, but at the same time, that might be too many naps where it's causing some insomnia in the middle of the night. Waking up too early is another possible sign. Now, waking up too early is a specific sleep problem that we deal with almost every day, but sometimes that is a sign that it's time to go to the next schedule, particularly if the nighttime sleep has dropped below 10 hours. That's another sign that most babies past the newborn stage will sleep 10 to 12 hours at night. And so if they start dipping below that 10-hour mark, that's often a sign that it's time to transition to fewer naps. So that's another thing to consider. You'll also want to just pay attention to mood and behavior throughout the day. If they are shortening one of their naps and they're miserable, so it's kind of like the nap is doing more harm than good, that could be a sign that they're not supposed to be taking that nap anymore. So those are a few signs to look for, so you know when it's time to move to the next schedule. It's not always based on age, but we do see it happen around the same ages. But there are some younger babies who transition to 1 nap, and there's some babies who keep taking 2 naps until they're 18 months old. So there's a large range, and every baby is different. So knowing your baby will make all the difference. And I hope this video has helped you. Like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep sharing some sleep tips for you. And I hope you have a great day. Good luck.